Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say? We're vampire hunters. We search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them. That's what everybody says. Right up until they find their throat being ripped out by a pack of hungry vampires. If you change your...
Good. Glad we straightened that out.
You really think I can be a blacksmith someday, Papa? As good as Eorlin Greymane? Or maybe even as good as you?
Oh, I know it. You keep working hard like you've been doing, and you could be the greatest blacksmith in Skyrim.
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was
Attic
a hero
room, eh?
named Ragnar the Red who came
Well,
riding to
we don't
Whiterun
have an
to
attic
war
room,
instead.
but you can have the one on the left.
And the braggart
Make
did
yourself at
swagger
home.
and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles in gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said,
So you're the
"Oh,
Dragonborn
you
I've been
talking
hearing
to
so much
drink all our
about.
mead. Now I think
I
it's
think
time
you're looking
that
for
you
this.
lie down and bleed."
Not here. Follow me.
So men came clashing and
Follow me.
slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Now we can talk.
You just find that lying around? Must be your lucky day.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act. You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere. I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out. Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place. I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant. Yes, we're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque? I suppose I should be grateful you didn't... I am one of the afflicted. I'd have been dead from this plague a year ago if not for Periite's protection.
Returning to High Rock, our shepherd lost his way, and I fear Periite's wrath may consume those.
Kesh could tell you more.
I just want out of Skyrim as quickly as possible.
know the code of death.
there! A dragon! It's attacking! It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon burial mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out. Come on, hurry. We might be too late. I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next fight. Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Welcome to Kyne's Grove. So it seems the milk drinkers were right. That dragon was nearly the death of us. All we can do now is rebuild. I heard tell of a lad in Windhelm, Aventus Aretino. They say he's been doing the Black Sacrament, trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Damn fool. All right, then. I visited the meaderies of Riften once, as a lad. Yes, I've wandered a bit. Legend says that my forefather Lena discovered the mines after he stumbled into a dark cave to relieve himself. Too much mead. Of course, there's another story of Lena losing the family's shield in a different cave. So it depends on who you believe. Well, I never claimed otherwise. Well, a lifetime of study, you might say. Ever tried making your own? It's, not easy, trust me.
Did you see my husband already? I hope you'll stay for a bit. We could certainly use the business.
You looking for a new blade? Aye. Iron or steel is the new. I could forge you a warhammer that would crush a giant's head like a walnut. You the sneaky type? Got some nice daggers around here somewhere. I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new. Gerder's family first settled here as woodcutters. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent...
Papas isn't too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Need a room? Take a look. Mm-hmm.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention.
Give me a mug of ale.
But they don't know you at all yet.
Right up.
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynesgrove this time.
What do you need, my Thane? Thuan! He summons the Thuan!
Let me know if you see anything you like. I'd even buy... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Do come back. Huh?
Welcome. We've got the finest weapons and armor. Good doing business with you.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. The Orland Greymane's got that on me. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already...